This is Kevin, checking in for the third. Today, didn't really do much. We had a snowed in day. We ended up with like about a foot of snow today, 10 inches or 10 inches to a foot. So, kind of got stuck with the kids and, because they canceled school for the day and it just was snowing all day. Like, pretty much I think probably from about 5 a.m. until about 5 p.m. So we got 12 hours of snow, and I think a good point of it, it was snowing at least an inch an hour. So had a good stay in the house. I didn't really feel too motivated to get on the treadmill or the bike. I may do something a little later. I'm not sure, but excuse me, my allergies have been bugging me. But yeah, I didn't do much. I got out and cleaned the walkway, and I have a snowblower, but it kind of had a hard time with the amount of snow, and then the snow was kind of a little bit that wetter, heavier snow, so it really wasn't having a good go at it. I got most of the driveway cleared, and I tried to do some of the walkway, but then it kept stalling and stuff. So I ended up doing a bunch with the shovel, and then I let it go for a little longer, and then I did the rest. I like kind of re-cleared it with the shovel. So I got a little workout doing that, between pushing the snowblower, which was a little harder. Oh, I'm gonna make you guys sick, ain't I? Woo! Between pushing the snowblower, which isn't self-propelled, it's just a manual propel. So I get a little workout from that, and then the actual snow shoveling and dusting off the cars and stuff like that. Got a little exercise there, but other than that, not too much. Brooke, crazy running mom, had asked me a question about how I feel on the low carb diet with my running. Do I feel like it affects me at all? I haven't noticed anything. My biggest problem right now is just rebuilding the lung capacity and the stamina. That's where I've been lacking most of the time. So I haven't really felt like real fatigued or tired. It's just me trying to maintain and getting myself on a pace that I can breathe the whole time. That's my biggest issue. So I haven't really noticed much. I guess at times I feel kind of just not in the mood, and I don't know if that's diet or not. That's just me probably being lazy. But for the most part, I've been pretty okay. I don't know how it would have been like when I was on Atkins like induction, as far as doing stuff like that, where I was like real low on carbs, like at the 20 or less kind of point. But right now I think I'm typically averaging somewhere between for carbohydrates I'm averaging, today's probably a little higher, but typically I'd say between around 40 grams to maybe 40 to 90 is like a higher. So I'm probably on a higher today. This morning I only had like a real few. I had what did I eat for breakfast? Oh, I had 2 Atkins shakes, because I'm still trying to do the 30 grams of protein like first thing in the morning. So 2 Atkins shakes, 15 grams of protein each shake. So I had those, and then I have a cup of coffee with some half and half and a couple packets of Splenda. That's my normal morning. Today I actually went through and I made a whole bunch of kind of like naked omelets. I made the egg in the pan and just kind of folded it over, and I put a whole bunch in the Tupperware so I can just reheat them with some cheese and whatever else I want to add to them for the mornings, and it should only take me like a minute to make. That way I don't have to bust out the pan and everything. And I scrambled up like 16 eggs, and I made out of the 16 eggs I made 5 basically naked omelets, I guess we can call them. So it's basically like a little less than 3 eggs, I think. What, 3? No, about 3 eggs a piece. So I'll have 3 egg omelets, and the eggs are 7 grams of protein each, so that puts me at 21. Puts me pretty close to my 30. So that'll probably take place of some of the shakes, because I don't want to just do shakes all the time. I actually got to put food in my body. For lunch, I made a burrito bowl, basically, or kind of like burrito salad. So you take all the innards of a burrito and minus the wrap, and I just had it in a bowl over romaine lettuce. And then for dinner, I made it's just chicken breast mixed in what the heck is it called? Like a curry mix. So I had that. I actually had 2 servings of that, and I put sour cream on it. So that was a little bit higher. I think it was probably like 1,000 calories or something. I probably like really overdid it, but I was kind of low for the day anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So that's like kind of my typical day of eating. I don't know what my carbs actually are for today. I should have looked that up just to let you guys know. Um, Yesterday my carb intake was probably on the lower side, and then I did that 4 mile run. And again, like my main thing is just like the pace breathing. That's kind of been my main thing. And I haven't done more than I think the furthest I've run since doing the low carb is somewhere around 5 miles. Because I think I did a little bit more than 5 miles, but I stopped at 5 and walked like the half-mile home. So I've kind of only gotten to the 5 mile point. But I think that the amount of carbs that I'm taking gives me a little bit of energy. The only thing that I'm lacking that I used to do a lot when I ran was I used to do the goo packs and stuff like that. But because it's just a shot of sugar, I'm just not doing those. So that's kind of where it's been. Um, but otherwise, yeah, I haven't noticed anything. As soon as I do, I'll let you know. But it's been working. I've kind of been in this kind of this up and down with weight. Like, so I don't know if I should really worry too much about my weight. Like, I'll go like up a couple pounds and then drop a couple pounds, and then I'll be like a little lower than where I started. Like, I started this challenge at like 235.9, and I'm up from that, and I'm still like trying to get back to where I started from for this new diet bet challenge. So it's like kind of that's a little bit frustrating, and it's making this month kind of stink because I'm supposed to lose. I think I need to lose 6.1 lower, like so 6.1 on top of like another 2 that I have to do just to get to my weight. So I'm like 237 now. I logged in at 235.9. So I have to lose 6 pounds off of 235.9. So I have to be all the way down to 228, I think. So I got to lose that extra. So it kind of stinks because it feels like I think we're like a week. Is it just a weekend? If it's just a weekend, it's not that bad. Yeah, because it's only the 4th. Yeah, so we're only a weekend. I guess it's not that bad. It just seems like this week has been a cruddy week. And the only thing I can say is I had that cheat day, so I probably a little bit kind of inflated with that. So maybe everything will kind of fall off, and the end of the week I'll see some kind of progress and gain, reduction, like gains in progress, not gains in weight. So hopefully everything comes together. I'm just sticking with it. The low carb seems to be working. I'm just taking like little pieces of that 4-hour body, and I've been reading through it still. I'm gonna try and start incorporating some of the weights, the weight sets and stuff like that. I really got to do that. I actually have been doing a little bit more carb stuff. Not carb, abdominal stuff. After I did a treadmill workout, like in the middle of the week, I kind of laid on the treadmill and did like some leg lifts and leg holds and stuff like that, just to work the abdominals. And then I was messing around earlier upstairs with the kids doing planks, and the kids were like sitting on my back while I was doing the planks, and I was able to hold it for a little while. I can't say that I'm like a plank expert, but I worked it out a little bit there. But I do want to strengthen the core because I think that helps a lot definitely helps a lot with running, and it helps a lot with everything else too. It helps with if your back's sore and all that. A lot of times that just contributed to you having weak abs. So if you have a lot of lower back or back issues, work on your core a little bit. That'll help you out. Balance your muscles out. So that's my tip of the day. Work on the core. I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye.